What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And it's episode 502. We're embarking on a new phase of the Desolation map, guys. I don't know. I feel like 500 is such a significant milestone. I can't believe it. I'm still not over it, guys. I'm still not over. So much effort went into 500 that's... I don't know. It feels like I need a few days to decompress, okay? So the way I decompress, guys, is I work on creative builds. So we're going to return to the Fox Theater Coveton, and I'm going to work some more on the interior here. I did a lot off camera. You know, if you watch Bean Builds to Beach, you saw me do a little bit of the roof. I'll get a glimpse of it here as soon as I get on the juice. Let me get on the juice. I like the juice so much. Yes. All right, guys. It's looking a little bit ornate, right? More ornate than you probably thought. I'm not exactly going off of the interior pictures. There's just no way to do it in Minecraft. The amount of detail that's in this building is unreal, and I can't really do it with the block, okay? So I'm doing my best here, guys, and I'm going off the reservation, doing my own thing here a little bit, and trying to, you know, just keep the essence of the building there, but really do my own thing, my own Minecraft thing. And I'm going to work on it today, try to get most of this wall done for you guys, and the ceiling's done pretty much, and then once that's all done, then I can really start doing like the backstage area, and like the front, the foyer, and I can do all that stuff, and you know, that actually, there's not a lot of stuff in a concert venue, so I'm actually pretty close to being done on this. Can you believe it? Just got to do the roof and a few other things, and I'll be pretty much finished with this place. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. Okay, so let's you guys want to talk about something, huh? You know, it is Monday, and we have this little tradition here on the Desolation map where every Monday I answer a question from the community. Whatever question you guys want to ask me, I'm game. I'm up for it, and we're gonna see where this takes us, where it leads. You guys are in the driver's seat. You guys are asking the question. I'm just the guys to supply the answers. That's all. All right, so whatever question you guys want to ask is free. I don't know. It's open. Whatever you want to do. There's no restrictions. All right, guys. So leave a creative question of the week in the comment section below, and I'll peruse it, and I'll pick the best one for the next week, and then we'll answer it, and we'll talk about it. We'll learn from each other. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. This week's creative question of the week comes from Bahamut15, and he asks, how do you feel about the community you have created here on YouTube and Minecraft? Oh, baby, thank you, Bahamut15. I appreciate your question. I felt like this was like the perfect question to get into after episode 500 because, you know, we're embarking on new... I don't know, everything feels new right now. 500 is just like a milestone. So now I'm feeling reinvigorated, and you know, now's a great time to talk about the community that we've grown together and fostered, and I'm gonna get kind of open with you guys. I'm gonna be open and honest about how I feel about what we got going on here, and I don't know. Some people will love it. Some people will be like, this guy. I don't know, whatever. But the first thing I want to say about Bahamut's comment is, he's asked, how do I feel about the community I have created here? No, my friend. We have created here. It takes two to tango. It takes multiple people to create a community. I may have given the initial spark, but it's all of you who have made this a community. Without you guys, I'm just a dude play some blocks. Really, that's all I am. So I need you guys to be watching and interacting and you know, just being here in order for this to work. And the fact that you're watching this video means that you're here. That means you're part of this community. That means you have played a role in what we've created here on the Beancrew49 YouTube channel, or the Desolation map, or the Gaia community server. Just by being here, by listening to these words, you're saying, yes, I'm a member of this community. Now, you don't have to interact necessarily to be a part of this community. You know, if you're one of those quiet people who likes to sit back and watch and you don't want to talk, I mean, that's cool. I appreciate that, and by all means, go for it. Do what you got to do. But I encourage, if you're one of those people, I encourage you to maybe step out of your shell a little bit, put a little comment in the comment section, or maybe join the party and just say hello and see what happens. You never know. You might make a friend for life. Okay, so those shy people, yes, I understand completely. You can go ahead and just watch and be in the background. That's cool. for the more outspoken people, keep doing what you're doing. You know, you've helped make this community a thing. You've made it possible, and I really appreciate that because like I said, I can't do it without you guys. All right. But so having said that, yes, it's a group effort. You know, we're all doing this as a group, unified. Okay. So I really do appreciate all that. Let me talk a bit about why I started this and where things kind of took a turn, okay? The reason I started doing YouTube was because I wanted to show off the Desolation map, and that was it. Honestly, I told you guys, I'm going to be open and honest today. I wanted to make a YouTube channel because I was doing something that I had never seen before in Minecraft. And the ego part of me said, you know, maybe you could get some recognition, right? So I kind of started my YouTube channel for a little bit of a selfish reason. You know, I just wanted to say, hey, here I am, guys. I'm doing some crazy stuff. If you want to look at me, you can look at me. And that's how it all started. And it continued that way for a while. But then I started to get a little following, and people started to, you know, comment, and the views went up, and a lot of it had to do with 4J Studios. They tweeted me out, and that caught a lot of people's attention. So I started to get a lot of people coming to this channel, and that's when I realized that I have an opportunity here. This is an opportunity for me to help you. And it was like overnight that I realized that I have to change I have to shift the focus of this channel, because if you're doing something for you, for your ego, then you're not helping anybody. And what's the point? Okay? So there was a definite conscious shift that I made, and I just wanted to change the direction of this channel, and I changed it. And I decided that I wanted to help people grow. And not just, okay, you know, here I am placing blocks, okay? It's nothing special. I'm not changing the world, okay? I'm just placing blocks and saying some stuff, right? But since I am saying some stuff, why don't I say some things that could help you? So yes, if you watch this channel, you are going to learn how to play Minecraft better, and that's such a small thing. It's such an insignificant thing, guys. It's like a drop in the bucket of the skills you need as a human being. It's inconsequential is the thing I'm trying to say. But at the same time, there's much more than that going on here at this channel. If you've been following along, then you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot more going on here. Not only am I teaching you, not teaching you, that's a bad word. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm helping you to realize your potential when it comes to Minecraft, yes. All right. A lot of you have become better builders because of this channel, and that's great. And that's a benefit of this channel that I enjoy. You know, helping people get better at Minecraft. That's great. But what's more important than that to me is helping you guys become more creative. Period. Not in Minecraft, in everything. And the only way you're going to be more creative is if you step outside of your box, step outside of your comfort zone, do things that you're not used to, try them, give them a good old earnest try, and see how it comes out. And then, you know, go back to the lab and analyze what happened, and then come back out there with, you know, some tweaks and whatever. And that's how creativity is born. Creativity is something you work at. It's not something you just like, oh, here's my creativity. No, it's something that you got to work at. You got to strive towards. You got to grow it like a muscle. And that's something I'm trying to inspire in you guys. I know that sometimes the common cost is brash or, I don't know, braggadocious or whatever. My personality should be inconsequential to the message I'm trying to portray here. I'm trying to portray the message that you guys need to embrace your own personal creativity. Like I've said thousands of times on this channel, every single person's different. Every single person has a unique version of creativity that's inside of them begging to come out. It is your job as a human being to find out what that is and let it explode out of you and share it with the world. And my hope is that by showing you my version of creativity, you might be inspired to look inward to your version of creativity. Okay, my version of creativity is part of it is in Minecraft, and it's exploding out onto the page. Only it's not it's a weird metaphor for Minecraft, but it's exploding out onto the digital page, right? And just by looking at that, I hope to inspire people to aspire to that, right? Inspire people to aspire to that, right? So that's kind of the shift that I've made for my channel. But then there was an even bigger shift, and I realize that yes, some of you are going to get better at Minecraft. That's great. Some of you are going to be more creative because of this channel. That's even better. But the number one thing I want to instill in all of you, and as my number one goal, is I want you guys to ask questions. And you know, I've said it so many times, you might think it's cliche by now. It doesn't mean anything. But I really, really, really want you guys to ask questions of everything to everybody. The only way you can find out new information is if you ask questions. And I guarantee you guys, if you put a question out there into the universe, you will get an answer. It might not come in the way you thought, it might not come when you thought, but you will receive an answer to every single question you pose to the universe. Whether it's to your parents, your teachers, your Google search engine, whether it's to God if you're religious or whatever. If you ask a question, you will get an answer. And that's what I'm hoping to get you guys to do, is ask more and more questions, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of dare I say, what's the word for it? Well, I don't want to get into it too much, but there's a lot of misconceptions out there that are taken as true, as reality, as proof, and they're not true. And the only way you're going to suss those things out is if you ask a lot of questions. So that's kind of like where I'm going with this creative question of the week thing. I want you guys to ask questions, and by giving my own unique answer, I'm not trying to influence you. I'm not trying to get you to change your mind. I'm not trying to get you to believe what I believe. That's a misnomer. The people who are watching these videos and say, oh, I don't agree with him, I hate him, I don't sub. That is not what I'm going for. You are missing the point if that is you. The point is you're seeing a person with a different perspective, and I really, really hope that causes you to look at your own situation, your own reality from a different perspective. Not necessarily my perspective, because my perspective is my perspective is my perspective. But I want you to look at it from a different perspective than you are used to. And I hope by doing that, by showing you a unique perspective, that you might be, I don't know, you might be encouraged to do so yourself. Try to look out things from outside the box. And that's the main thing, guys. Society is trying to place us in boxes. They're trying to put labels on us. They're trying to put us in the storage unit and forget about us. That's what they want. And by storage unit, I do mean the cubicle that they're going to stuff you in and leave you there to rot for the next 60 years if you don't start asking some questions. Okay? If you don't start asking some questions, you're going to get put in that storage unit and forgotten. You're going to be a cog in the machine, and you're going to work for 50 years just trying to afford your house, basically. Okay? But if you ask questions, if you let out your own personal creativity, you're going to find that life is more colorful, it's more vibrant, it's more filled with passion and excitement and adventure. Right? I'm trying to get you guys to feel that passion, excitement, and adventure that you're not going to get in a cubicle. Yes, your parents want you to go to school so you can learn the math, so you can do calculations, so you can save 15% on someone's car insurance. But is that going to make you happy? If it does, more power to you. But let's be honest. You got to be honest with yourself. Are you going to be happy crunching numbers so somebody can save 10% on their mortgage? I don't think so. Okay, if you're being honest with yourself, I don't think so. So by discovering your own unique creativity, you're going to be able to skip that step, okay? Skip that step. And, you know, a lot of people who took that step are just waiting for retirement so they can finally live. Is that what you guys want to do? You want to be counting the years till retirement so you can actually start living? You got to start living right now. Right now. If you haven't been living already, you start living right now, because life is not something that's gonna happen later. Life is happening right now. You should be happy, you should be excited for life right now. There's no reason not to embrace the present moment and love it for what it is. Okay, so that's what I think about my community. One thing I did want to say is that there's a lot of work making these videos, okay? And I make sacrifices so that I can bring you guys that creative fire, right? And so I do it for free. I ask nothing of you guys. If you do want to donate, there's a little donation thing here, but I know most of you are kids. You don't have any money to donate. So if you can't donate, I understand. If you do donate, oh my God, I love you guys. But where was I going with that? Yes, the videos are free. So what I need from you guys, if you want to have an even exchange, right? If you want to give back to your buddy Beancrew49, then tell people about this channel, spread the word, share it on social media, you know, like the videos, retweet my tweets about them, and that costs you nothing, but it helps me grow as a channel. And my goal here, I'm going to share with you my goal, is to get 1 million subscribers. Not because I want the money, not because I want the attention. I want 1 million subscribers so I can positively influence 1 million people. And it brings me joy, it brings me happiness that I can improve the world in some small way by making more creative, more free-thinking individuals running around this planet. That makes me very happy. And that's what I want, that's my goal. And I need you guys, I need you as my community. I love the comments, I love the views, I love the likes, but I need you guys to spread the word. That's your role in all of this, okay? So don't just take in the free videos. It comes with the price, guys. It comes with the price. So I need you to help me. And that's what I think about this community. I wish I could have talked more about that. I ran out of time. Oh man. I have more things to say, but oh well. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Fox Theater is coming through, almost done, honestly. I mean, this thing went fast. All right, I don't know what's next. I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell. But I want to thank you guys for watching that. Thank you for Bahamut for asking that creative question of the week. Be sure to leave a creative question of the week in the comment section below so I can get to your comment next week, maybe. Alright guys, thank you for watching. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.